of someone you know who literally always gets anything that she wants. Like, bitch must have God, universe, whatever she believes in on speed dial with the way that everything that she ever wants ever is just delivered to her. But let me ask you something. Do you think that that person just moves passively through life? Do you think that they just wait for people to guess? You really think they don't speak up when they want something? Okay.
Girl, wake up.
That shit always baffles me. Because how are you going to get mad because someone brought you XYZ, but you never even specified that you wanted A, B, C, so now you're mad and apparently they were out to get you? That's crazy behavior. People who get the things that they want in life, they don't wait for people to guess. They don't wait for people to ask if they need it. They say it assertively, and then guess what? 9 out of 10 times, please hold. Girl, wake up hotline, what's the damage?
Hey, Trees. I've been hinting to my boyfriend for the last 3 months what I wanted for my birthday. I even told one of my besties to nonchalantly mention it to him, and he still didn't get what I wanted. Should I break up with him?
Well, girl, honestly, I think you'd be doing him a favor. Wait, though. What was the gift? Because I'm a little intrigued.
Miss Z Heels.
Okay. Well, I would be asking for something like that too. But the problem here is you didn't ask. That's pretty bold and brave to assume that someone just knows exactly what you're thinking. And even if you hinted to your friend to go hint to him, you really think that she walked up to him and just said that you wanted it outright? That's not her place. That's not her issue. You should be doing it for yourself. This is your man. But you're afraid to tell him what gift you want? Because what, you think you're going to be a burden? Well, now you're sitting with the burden of not having the thing that you want. Pretty twisted, huh? When you were younger and you wanted something, what did you do? You threw a damn temper tantrum until your mom came and asked you what was wrong, honey. You told her that you wanted to get a new Lego set in the store, and then guess what? She ran and got it. Or maybe sometimes she didn't and she got you something different. Doesn't matter. You still had to ask for it. You had to use your words. You had to be direct. So why are you laying cryptic little traps for your boyfriend to try to decode and decipher them? If you want something, you want to make damn sure that you get it, you gotta speak up, girl. So I hope this is a lesson learned. And if it isn't, good luck to your boyfriend. Like, people aren't mind readers. I understand that there are some people who give you the things that you want without you having to be explicit about it. Like, one of my besties dated a guy who always knew the exact things to get her. He always picked out the perfect gifts. He always planned the perfect dates. But I feel like that still only happens when you speak up at first. Or if he's a mind reader, fine, but you're not gonna run into many mind readers in the world. A lot of people don't have that skill just waiting for them in their back pocket. Some people understand the assignment better when you give them good instructions. Not just assuming that they know what to do, not just assuming they know how to satisfy you, and not getting upset when they don't do it because you didn't even speak up. Closed mouths stay mad. And when it comes to being assertive, you don't even have to get loud. You don't gotta get in people's faces. You don't gotta be pushy or try to force people to do things. But if you speak up and you say the things that you actually want, there's only 2 ways that it could really go. You get the thing you want, or they don't give you the thing you want, and then you tell the next person what you want and maybe they'll deliver. But then you assume that they can read your mind, and then when they don't give you the things that you want, you sit there getting all bitter. You sit there being resentful. You sit there thinking that people are out to get you, or they're sabotaging you, or they don't care about you. When in reality, if you just told them the things that you want, it could be so simple. They could deliver. Please hold. Girl, wake up. Hit me.
Hey, Treese, my boss mentioned a new position at work, and it's almost double the pay I have now. I have the qualifications needed, but I'm scared to ask to be considered for it.
Girl, this honestly feels like a no-brainer. Like, what do you mean that you're qualified and you're still scared to put your foot forward and say, oh, I want to be the one that gets that role? I'd be the first one to advocate for my damn self. Let me paint a little scenario for you just in case you still don't get it. If you don't speak up and say that you want that promotion, it's going to go to someone else. And then watch it be your office nemesis. And how are you going to feel after that?
Oh,
you're going to be very resentful. You're going to be very mad. And you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass, wondering why you didn't just say that you wanted the role. You know, sometimes people just need some gentle nudging. They just need to be pushed in the right direction so they know how to navigate moving forward. But if you never say anything, you never get anything. You already know what to do. I have nothing left to say. You got to have some missing screws to literally just assume that everyone knows what you want. Like, in a perfect world, that'd be great, but we're not in a perfect world. Some people literally have 3 brain cells, and that's what they're moving around with every single day. So sometimes you need to be a little bit more clear, a little bit more direct, a little bit more purposeful with the words that you use to direct them. This whole episode was honestly inspired by somebody yesterday who I was talking to that was complaining about the fact that she lended a membership card that she has to this place to somebody else, but she never specified when she needed the card back. She never said, oh, like, you need to bring it back as soon as you're done, whatever. She just assumed that this person would bring it when she needed it. Then, oh, next day comes and she needs the card to go to the store. She can't go to said store because the person still has the card. But then she's mad at them. She's saying, oh, they did this on purpose. Like, she knows how to come talk sweet, blah, 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 blah. No, you just never told her that you needed it back tonight. So how are you mad at her? It reminds me of that saying that's like, don't ever assume because you make an ass out of you and me. And guess what? She made an ass of them both. And then when you get into a pattern like this, staying in silence and hoping that people guess what you want, or they even initiate and ask you what you want, it doesn't just affect your close relationships. It honestly rewires how you move through life. Because if you can't vouch for yourself with your family and friends, how are you going to go do it when you want a job opportunity? Or when you need like a big surgery and need the insurance company to knock some money off or something? If you can't even speak up to the people that are close to you, how do you advocate yourself going through life? How do you make sure you're someone who's successful at getting the things that she wants? I mean, you really can't do that if you got your tail tucked between your legs every time it's time to speak up and say the thing that you want. Like, come on now. It's easier for me to sit behind this camera and be like, you need to do better. You need to speak up for yourself, because I was quiet too. I had moments where I would be shy and not say the things that I wanted and sit angrily and be plotting against these people, when if I had just opened my mouth, the outcome probably would have been different. There are people out there finessing and getting every single thing that they ask for. That is crazy behavior, to cock block yourself from getting the things that you want. Why would you even do that? All because you're afraid they'll say no? Afraid they'll think you're too much? Afraid they think you're too bold for asking? So what? Be bold. Be direct. Be assertive. The people who are the ones who never have to worry about getting things that they want. It's honestly kind of sickening when you think about it. Like, you think silence and being bitter over the situation is better than just potentially being shut down? I'm giving you a little challenge. Today, you're going to go to someone and you're going to tell them exactly what you want. You're going to say it with your whole chest. You're going to say it like you mean it. Because guess what? This is your life. And as Hannah Montana said, life's what you make it. Not what your Uncle Billy or your classmate Sam or your friend Sally make it. It's what you make it. So if you never say what you want, you ain't making shit.